I forgot something in the last video, so this is going to be a short one. Just to get a good workflow, I showed you where you put your files to reach your server. It was in htdocs here, and everything you put here you will access through localhost or 127.0.0.1. But you want to change this one. You don't want to go to feeler, XAMPP, htdocs right here to get your projects. A good way is to put it in some cloud directory, or where you have your cloud service. I happen to have Dropbox, so I want to change this, and where I have my projects is in Dropbox, and I have it in a folder directory called X. You see here. So here I got all my files, all my projects, and this is a good way, because if you know that Dropbox is saving your files, so you have a history. So if you're not happy with the code you're having today, and you want the code for 2 days ago, you can reach it with the Dropbox if you put it in this folder. So why not put projects in this folder? But then we need to reach it in some way. We need to change the way that Apache is looking, or which folder it's looking in, because right now it's in the htdocs right here. So how do we do this? Well, we need to change something in it. So we go actually, if you go to Apache right here, and you go to configuration, the conf, you have it down here, httpd.conf. You won't be able to edit this in the text editor, I don't think, right away, but with Notepad++ you can do it just like this, and you reach it here. You can also reach this in a faster way, and that's by going to control panel right here, and you go to config on the Apache. You see here Apache httpd.conf, and you get this, well, in your Notepad actually. So you want to change something here. What do you want to change? Well, you want to actually find, let's see, I got it in my notes here. 1 second. Document root. So what we'll do is we will go with the control F, and we're gonna search for document root to be, it's a lot of lines here. So document root, okay, we got it down here, but it's actually these two here. You see here, here's the directory to go to htdocs, and same thing here. So we want to change these two lines and then save this file to change it. So if I want it to be in my Dropbox, and I wanted it to be in the directory, so create a directory in Dropbox or whatever, like that. So this is what I want. This is the thing I want to use. So instead of this, I want to put this in, just like that. I save it, close it, and I think you need to exit this one to make so it takes effect. So I stop those two, exit, and I push my XAMPP here. I got the icon back here. So now it started again, and we'll try to reach this one now. You see, it's not found. So we need to create test PHP now, but in the X folder. So I'm actually gonna save now. Okay, I'll do this. I'll go to Dropbox, see if I can find it easily. It's in username, Dropbox, X directory, and we want to create a file here. You see I got a lot of folders here, so I'm gonna do another folder. I'm gonna do my projects. You can do the same. And now we should have my projects somewhere there, my project. And I want to create a file here, PHP or HTML or whatever. Let's do this. I'm gonna create HTML because you can do both PHP and HTML. So let's call this test HTML dot HTML. Oh, just test like that. And we save it not to htdocs. We need to go to our folder, our Dropbox. So I have this in X and my project. And you don't do this every time. When, if you want to have a good workflow, you don't do it like that. So I got HTML template here, so we can just say hello there, like that. We save it. So I save this to my let's see where I need to go now. Localhost is to Dropbox X. So and what did I put in X? Well, I put my project, didn't I? My project, and I this file is called test HTML. So when I push this one, it says objects not found. But yeah, well, let's a nice workflow is you right click on this one, you get the full path to clipboard, and you paste it in here, and then you remove everything you don't need. Actually, I don't need the X because in the conf file, that's the folder it was looking at. So this is the right path now. Localhost, my project, test HTML, and you see I got hello there, and it's an HTML now. When we do PHP, well, we need PHP code anyway to connect to our database, and that's what we're going to watch in the next video. But now we changed the folder here now, so every time when I save this here, it's going to save to Dropbox, and we're going to get a history of our files. So that's a really good thing. And you can choose wherever you want to put your files. And remember this, right click on it. If you create something in a folder and you want to reach it here, it's a good thing. You see here, if I get, we can go to some long path here. Let's do this one. Like if I want to go here, and I want the index file from here, it's gonna, you know, I don't want to write that out in my URL. So I get the full path to clipboard like that, right click, full path to clipboard, and I paste it in here, and I know I want to get rid of everything left of X and X. So localhost, boom. So you see it's easier to work like that. And when I save files, instead of, you know, trying to find the folder, usually if I'm in a project like this, you see I have it indexed here, but I want another PHP file, I open index like that, and I save as, then I'm in the same folder, so I don't need to search for it, and I call this something else and save it like this and remove the code from here. So now I got a new PHP file in the folder where I need it to be. So that's how I work faster in Notepad++. Okay, just that. All right, so in the next video, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna create a connection to the database.